Hello and welcome. I'm Trish Rock, and this is the weekly transformational energy forecast. I hope you are well. So we've just had the first full moon of the year, the full moon in Cancer, and it affected me quite well because I'm a Cancerian. A lot of my stuff was kind of last year, but if you're affected by this full moons are about letting go, and the full moon in Cancer is very nurturing. It's very opening up of the heart and really allowing not only love to emanate outwards, but to allow it to come in. And that leads us to this week's transformational tarot. It's about boundaries, and it's really about ending old karmic ways or old habits or old sabotage habits. So the first card that I've just pulled two cards today. This is from the Akashic Tarot. I've pulled the Four of Scrolls, and from the beautiful Moon Oracle deck I've got Boundaries. So we'll talk about those cards in a minute, but the overall energy for this week coming up is an opportunity for you to transform old patterns, old beliefs, old ways of being into new structures, into new beliefs, into new boundaries that also teach other people how you want to be treated. And we first have to treat ourselves that way. So how do we know how to treat ourselves? Well, we have to have a look at how we're treating ourselves and what old beliefs or old thought patterns or old things we've been taught are really not working for us anymore and are really keeping us from the change and the happiness that we know is there in our life. So with the Four of Scrolls, we've got this man here digging trenches in his soil. Beautiful, long, deep trenches. He's got all the seeds there to plant into the trenches to get something growing. But he continues just to dig bigger and bigger holes. And this is really an indication of something we can transform this week within us. And we've got the ability, you've got the ability and the energetic pathway this week to have a look at, where are you stopping the flow? Where are you not planting seeds and just digging a bigger hole? Where are you in the habit of sabotaging yourself in life when you are wanting to plant new seeds, but old habits keep reoccurring? What area is it for you? And how can you start treating yourself differently and putting up some boundaries in your own mind, in your own heart, in your own life to transform these old karmic habits that are no longer serving you. And as you know, this year is about boundaries and new structures. And here we are, second week in January, or going into our third week, and it's wham, straight away you can see in the world around us everything is restructuring, and we're being called to restructure our life right now. And this week is the opportunity to change a few of those self-defeating areas and ways and patterns, and create new ways, new patterns, new beliefs, and a new way forward. Now, the Boundaries card is, and the other thing, of course, this is number 4. 4 is about new structures and boundaries. And we've got this one here, which is actually boundaries. And I want to read a little bit from the book here with this one, but it's interesting that it came up, and there's a beautiful lotus coming up out of this bubble, or it's either trying to get in or it's outside of the bubble, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, the seeds that you are able to plant right now if you stopped digging the same big hole and didn't plant the seed, right? It's an opportunity there for new things to grow and for you to really, you know, she's naked there. It's really for you to get down to your bare truth and to, you know, disregard or discard those old patterns that are holding you in a life that you're not enjoying right now. So I just want to read you a few lines from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So this card is about boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care, and simplify. I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. And this is the boundaries that you have the free will to put into place this week to really empower your change. Empower the transformation that you want to make this year. Get it started now. It's a perfect opportunity. And you really do have the strength and the willpower and the opportunity and the choice to say yes or no to yourself first, right? Whatever, you know, if you start just continually digging a hole again and self-sabotaging on an area where you need to really move forward from it, you can say yes or no to yourself first. Create your own boundary. And from that place, you then show up with authenticity and with boundaries in place for how other people how you want them to treat you. So a really beautiful week for some grounding, for some truth of old patterns and old beliefs to come out and be transformed. Now the crystal that's recommended for you this week is an obsidian. Now obsidian is a beautiful grounding stone, but what obsidian will also do is bring to light those things that are ready to transform for you. And if you are ready, then I would recommend carrying one of these with you, or doing some meditation with one, or having it near your bed at night. But, you know, be warned that it will bring up old beliefs that are ready to clear. And if you're ready to see those in the light and change those patterns, then this is a really beautiful opportunity with the energy this week to do that. So, exciting times ahead. You really do have the chance this week to break out of this old bubble and start again in those areas of your life that you want transformed. Start planting some seeds rather than just digging yourself in a hole. All right, I hope you have an amazing week. If you would like to work with me or have a reading with me, then please see the links in the description box. And please subscribe to the channel and like and share. It all really helps. And you can also hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of my next video. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. And let me know in the comments what's happening for you already in 2020. How are things shifting for you already? Okay, have a great week. Bye for now.